All right, lads. Welcome back to me podcast, Cheaper Than Therapy. Mick Thomas here. How are you? How are you? Thanks for liking and subscribing and sharing and whatever you're doing. Appreciate it. Available wherever you get your podcast, over on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, yeah, I guess you're the handful of people that I guess you see. I cut my hair off. All gone. The hair is all gone. Why did you cut your hair? Don't know. Maybe I'm sick of walking down the street and people going, "Hey, Thor, can you?" No, it's not Thor. In the supermarket, old lady slips. "Thor, can you help her?" "No, I can't." And I just step right over and keep walking. Maybe just, maybe I was sick of that. Maybe I like my head looking smaller. Maybe that's why I got my hair cut. Don't know. Many reasons. I just figured I would just cut. Maybe I was like Jodie Foster in The Accused, right? Just couldn't look at yourself anymore once you've been gang raped by a bunch of people on a pinball table. A bit dark to start off the podcast with, but however. Yeah, cut it all off. I just felt the need to change. Couldn't look at myself anymore, I suppose. And just figured I could do something different. The long hair, I was kind of bored of it, right? So I just said I'd just go get this done, and go from there. And that was it, really. That's it. Yeah, listen, cheers for everybody who reached out to me. I appreciate that from the last podcast and stuff. I'm all right, though. I'm all right. So thanks for everybody and your concern and stuff. Yeah, appreciate it. I was at the Brokerage last week. Good week, I guess, I suppose. Good week, bad week, good days, bad days, and all that stuff. A lot of people reached out to me. And for that, I thank you. I was at the Brokerage on, where was I? Saturday night. Last minute kind of headlining spot, and great crowd, pretty much sold out, I think, for last minute ad. Really nice crowd. I had fun, believe it or not, as I still journey on my Burning Bridges tour, still turning down gigs, still not accepting, as I contemplate my exit from comedy. There's still emails coming in from clubs. And I got, I can't do it. Not doing it. No lies. Right? No, I'm booked that weekend, or I have a wedding to go to, or, I plan on murdering my dog that weekend. I'm just kidding. That dog's already dead. Just not doing it. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. And I'm being honest. I'm just not doing it. But I went out to the Brokerage, and I'm honouring all my dates, and I'm honouring my dates with full steam ahead too, by the way. And I'm still doing new material, right? Because I guess that you have to express yourself somehow. And but I went to the Brokerage and it was fun. I had a lot of fun on stage. Not so much off stage. I was at the bar and just a bunch of people annoying me. Other people on the show, what I mean by that, not the audience. One lady came up to me after and she sent me an email on Instagram and I appreciate the message you sent me. Thanks so much. And it's the only social media I'm on still because I can't get off the fucking other things. I'm trying to get off them and I can't. They will not let you out. They won't let you out. It's like, what is it, the fucking Squid Games that everybody's talking about? You just can't get out. Trying to move, trying to exit. Fucking gun to your head every time. Did you try pressing this button? I pressed that button. Did you log in on your computer? I logged in my computer. What's your email address? Wrong email address. It's not the fucking wrong email address because it's the only one I use, you cunts. Can't get away from them. Right? So, but anyway, that lady sent me a message on Instagram and I appreciate it. Very kind words. And I haven't got it back to writing back to you yet, but I will as one thing I'm known for is returning all my correspondence, if you will. I'm much like Ringo Starr of the Beatles, except I don't have as many followers and fans as Ringo Starr from the Beatles. But I appreciate that woman to reach out to me. But it was fun, and just the drivel I had to listen to at the bar, is one of the reasons why you kind of want to get out of comedy. You know what I mean? Like when you get stuck around comedians, and I'll use the term lightly, right? I'm not shitting on people here. I'm really not. But it's one of the reasons I don't like being around stand-up anymore, because the majority of people in it are just fucking idiots. The majority. Now I know so many. I'll go to the city tomorrow night. I'm at the comic strip. I'll hang out with everybody on that lineup. Talk to them. I love going there. Most places I go to, I like most comics, but a lot of them are fucking just mental patients, and I can't be around them. I just can't be around them. So there was a lot of that shit at the bar. A friend came down to see me, and he did a guest spot. So he, it's always good to see him. It's nice when you have a friend around you, but But the rest of them, like, Jesus Christ, man, fucking knock it off. You know, it goes with the territory, I suppose. It goes with the territory. But I had fun. I really did. I had fun on stage. They were a nice audience. Really nice audience. You know, and as the more I get on stage, the less I give a fuck, and maybe the less I give a fuck, the funnier I am. I don't know. The funnier I am, the happier I am. The happier I am, the more I want. I don't know. It's weird, right? Then the happier I am, the funnier I am. The funnier I am, the better that feels, and the more you want to stay. But then when you want to stay, you try harder. When you try harder, then you give a fuck again. Does that make sense? Like, that circle, that's what I'm in. That's that fucking constant loop of what I'm in. And yeah, I'm kind of looking to pull the cord and see where that parachute takes me. But that, that was the Brokerage, and I had a lot of fun. I always like Governors and their 3 clubs upon Long Island. Yeah, that's it. That's where I'm at. I went to a high school production of Little Shop of Horrors this week. Now, I kept forgetting, right, that, like, I went with the family, and I kept forgetting that my kids don't go to that school. Do you know what I mean? Like, we got tickets and we went because we thought it would be just a fun, like, Broadway's open back up again. Want to go see Hamilton again? Seen it already. Want to go see Book of Mormon? I would love to take my kids to see Book of Mormon, watching when they rape the baby on stage, like, just to see the reactions, if anything. Not that I approve of that stuff, but it was fucking hilarious. And I want to take everybody, to see that. All of them, the whole family, just to see that. That would be fun. But no, we just said, let's start small. Let's start by going to a local high school on Long Island and watch the production of Little Shop of Horrors. Now, that was the problem. Like, I kept sitting there, and you're being polite, right? You have to be polite because you think your kid is in it. Because you're in a school auditorium and you're looking around the parents and stuff, and you think, well, my kid's part comes up now. My kid who plays the tree in the background, they're going to come up now. But then you kind of, when you remind yourself, you go, oh fuck, wait, no, they're not. We're just out for the night. This is what we're doing on a Wednesday, or whatever night it is, whatever night it was. This is what we're doing now. We're just at a high school production on Long Island of the Little Shop of Horrors. But all right, you lean into it. You go out, right? When in Rome and all that, swings and roundabouts. You don't get discouraged. Just go for it. Kick off the shoes. Let's see what happens. So you go in, it's a school, so you have to wear the mask. Again, fuck it, I'm over arguing at this stage, right? It's not the hill I'm gonna die on. And you go in, and you, no snacks. I thought you could buy, I thought there was usually fundraisers, right? I'll buy a thing of Skittles for $1, and the money goes to fucking art supplies, or the band, or whatever, some high school girl's 5th abortion. I don't know. And, so you get, there's no snacks, no water, nothing. And every auditorium on Long Island, I don't know what it's like in Jersey, Connecticut, or anywhere place you're listening to this or watching it, what the auditorium is like in the schools you go to, let it be in this country, Ireland, Europe, wherever, we know Fiji, a lot of Fiji people, Fijians like this show, shout out to Fiji people, Australia, whatever you want to call it. But the coverage is always shit. I don't know if it's cut off or if the bricks are that strong or whatever it is. So you can't go on your mobile cell phone, nothing. So you got to sit there and you got to go for it. You got to lean into it, right? So you're watching the show, and then it starts, and good. It's really good. I'll be honest with you. The kids' voices were very, very nice, right? Some of these kids could sing. They had a full orchestra and everything. The stage was nice. The puppeteers for the fucking plant, what's his name, Audrey 2 or something. Really good, really, really, really good. Some of the things I liked and didn't like about it, if you get a chance to go see a high school production of Little Shop of Horrors, is they all had to wear masks, right? Like, every kid had to wear a mask. So they would come out singing with a mask on. They would come out on Skid Row, right? If you don't remember Little Shop of Horrors, but they're on Skid Row meaning a shitty, dumpy town. And for some reason, I would think, if I'm being real, the people of a shitty, dumpy town are probably not going to put on masks, right? I've never walked into homeless town in the homeless area of New York City. I've driven by it, and you know, there's guys jerking off on top of each other. Do you know what I mean? Like, just drive by, like, and none of them are wearing masks. Do you know what I mean? You know, you just drive. They're eating out of again, hard times, right? You're eating out of a trash can. You're taking a shit in a McDonald's bag. You know, you have a kitten, what it looks like kittens, put into a sleeping bag, and you're just swinging around and beating off a lamppost. But nobody's wearing masks, right? So, but then it kind of takes you out of it, the realism, when you watch Little Shop of Horrors and they're on Skid Row, and you know, but they're wearing masks. You know what I'm saying? Just like these crackheads come like, you know, I'll suck your dick for a fucking $2. I'll suck your dick for $2, and then they pull their mask down and do it. You know what I mean? So that kind of takes you out of it a little bit, just a little bit, and that's right out the gate, right? So now we're in trouble. Definitely a lot of, which is sad to see, a lot of closeted gay kids. You know what I mean? Like, you just kind of want to come out and just come out, lads. It's fine. It's 2021. Come on out. Stop. You don't have to hide it anymore. Nobody gives a shit what you want to do, what you're into, what you do in your spirit. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You know, go out and just come out. Come on out. It's fine. It's really fine. Little Shop of Horrors, a lot of domestic violence on it, which I was very impressed with high school students, how good they were at the domestic violence. Do you know what I mean? There's a scene where the guy pushes a girl against the wall and just smack proper etiquette for smacking, proper range, right? Nice little slap, not to leave a bruise, and her head, in her fairness, looked like it had been done for years. Maybe it was the town it was in. Turned her head perfectly to kind of take the slap, but all, you know what I mean? Remember when you were young, and some of you probably don't remember this, but when you were younger and your parents would smack you, and you kind of knew their rhythm of when they were going to smack you, so you would turn your body into it, and you go, ow, ow. It didn't really hurt you, because you knew how to fucking dodge it. So you had an understanding of the body when it was taking a beating, and how to kind of. So this girl in it, when she was taking her beating, again, I don't know how old she was, but she looked like she was good. Look, she'd taken a few in her day, and she knew how to, like, just kind of sell it. So good for her. You know, that was impressive. The domestic violence was always impressive to see that amongst the young. Good to see that they have that going again for them. And you know, the plant was nice. The big plant that was eating the gay kid. Not the character wasn't gay. The kid again who played the guy. Just come out, like I said. Come on out. It's okay. It's okay. And you know, the puppetry was great. You know, and you if you all know me, you know I love a good puppet. I love a good puppet. I love the big fan of the Muppets. Jim Henson, one of my heroes, and sorry, you know, it was good. It was good. And then, like, guns, a lot of gun violence in it. I like that too. He had a gun in it. There was a lot of there was bad language in it too. I don't know if that was an accident or if it was written into it. It was like there was bad language in there. And it kind of had it all. You know what I mean? It had it all. You know, and that's all you can ask for. That's all you can ask for in a high school production. That's what it's about time, because, like, the woke crowd, I think, are in trouble now, right? I think, isn't that what's going on with the woke crowd? And it was nice to see that, because I think if they'd just taken off the mask, it would have been a home run for me. It really would have, you know. And you could just tell some of the kids were going to end up growing up, go to college, and just be addicted to cocaine. Like, some of them had that I'm addicted to cocaine look about me already. I have the whole world ahead of me, but I'm already defeated, and I'm 15, 16 maybe. And you know, I do see a lot of lines, a lot of cutting up powder with credit cards, with their dad's credit cards, a lot of cutting up powder with their dad's credit cards in their future, you know. And that's what I see for them. But it's good to see that, you know, because, like, it had guns, it had violence, domestic violence, women getting battered in it. You know, good makeup on the bruises. Like, whoever did the makeup was like, no. I've been hit enough times. I've mouthed off enough times to my husband. I know what a good black eye looks like, and they really sold it. They really sold it. And a lot of complaints about this one. I know it is. I know there's going to be a lot of complaints. But I don't give a fuck. What are you going to complain? All I have is fucking Instagram now, and But so it's nice to see that they're taking a stab at wokeness. You know what I mean? Good for you. Show that domestic violence. Show the guns. The guns in a high school was really nice. It was really, really refreshing to see, taking out a handgun and waving it around. It was just nice. And kids dressed up in BDSM costumes. Really good. Wokeism looks like it's starting to die, and it should. It fucking should. Do you know what I mean? Like, even the woman or man, I don't know which one it was. I just said that was the spokesperson. Assumed it was a woman, though, by how complainy it was, the letter was, about Dave Chappelle's special. Dave Chappelle's special was good, very good comedy special. Dave Chappelle, probably, if there was a Mount Rushmore of stand-up comedy, Dave Chappelle should go on it. Very, very funny special. Not edgy. People think it was edgy. I don't think so. I don't think he said anything that was offensive or could have. Now, I've heard comics do joke where I would go, I'm never offended, by the way, with comics. Just bad comedy offends me. That really does offend me. But what you say in general doesn't offend me. But I've seen some people and I go, ooh, you might get in trouble for it. But I'm all for it, right? Dave Chappelle didn't say anything in his special that would have got anybody upset. I thought it was a great special. It was really fun. So the people in Netflix, some of the people who work there, probably in the mailroom, right? Just someone who thinks wokeism is still a thing. And, you know what I mean? They were like a year too late, and what they did was they went out and they said, we're going to stage a walkout. And Netflix like, what are you going to do? Yeah, a walkout. Are you? Are you going to do what? Yeah. Why are you doing a walkout? Well, because he made a transgender joke. What was the last word you said in that sentence? A joke. Okay, a joke means not to be taken seriously. But okay, a joke, right? So you have the option to either laugh or not laugh. That's your protest, right? But okay, yep, not a problem. Yep. What are you going to do? And I'm going to get a bunch of people. Are you? How many people are you going to get? Just a bunch of them. All right, and what are you going to do? We're going to walk out. We're going to pick a day and we're going to walk out. What day? What day are you going to pick? Probably Thursday, because that's the busiest day of the week and we don't want to work. It's a busy day down in the mailroom and all the faxes come in and the emails that we all have to answer, and we're just going to walk out after breakfast, of course, because the muffins come in and Netflix always provides great muffins. Too many muffins, to be honest with you. I just think the homeless people could have some, but that's not the point. We're going to get together and we're going to storm out after the muffins on Thursday. Okay, good. Enjoy that then. And they did, and they stormed out, and then fucking Netflix fired the person who organized it. Good for you, Netflix. It's time to take it back, lads. It's time to fucking take back humor. It's time to take back fucking just honesty, and realize that we all live shitty lives, right? We all, in our own way, all our lives are shitty, and we just want to fucking break from it. And if we want to crack a joke here and there, who cares? Who cares who the victim of the joke is? Because there's no victims, because they're jokes. That's it. If you want to go make fun of black people, let's make fun of black people, right? But then when black people make fun of us, we go, hey, that's fucking fine. Make fun of us. Let's go make fun of the Chinese again. Let's make fun of everybody. They're all jokes, lads. No harm intended. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's stop. We're not, like, here's the problem. You have no problems. Do you understand? Like, if you were under real hardship, you wouldn't give a fuck about Dave Chappelle's jokes. If you had any type of real hardship in your life, if you struggled with anything in your life, you wouldn't give a fuck about Dave Chappelle or the feelings of transgender people. You wouldn't give a shit. And to be honest with you, I don't even think transgender people were offended. I think the people who think you should be offended were offended, and they weren't really offended. They were saying they were offended because you think you're supposed to be offended, and be offended is the right thing to be, and you're not even that. Do you know what I mean? That you're fucking full of shit. So let's take it back. If these are your only problems in your life, then you don't have problems. Do you see the point I'm trying to make? Do you think people who are working paycheck to paycheck now and their fucking bank might take their house, you think they're like stopping what they're doing and worrying about a fucking transgender person that could be upset that Dave Chappelle made a fucking joke? Probably not. You think the phone call came in from somebody, hey, guess what? Your kid is dying of cancer. Really? Yeah. How do you feel? I'm devastated. My kid's dying of cancer. This is awful. Yeah, but how do you feel about the transgender people? Oh, well, when you put it like that, I'm really upset about the transgender jokes. You don't have problems. And it's time to tell all these people to fuck off. It's time to tell these people to turn the TV off if you don't fucking like it. Just go do something. Go outside. Go outside more. Stop spending more time. Do what I'm doing. Get rid of all your fucking social media. It doesn't matter. It doesn't count. None of it matters. One day you'll be on your fucking deathbed. One day, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll just walk across the street and you get hit by a fucking bus. One day you're going to be gone, and none of this shit that you're talking about is going to be remembered, or it's going to be fucking important. Go live your life. Go live your life. Don't worry about anything. That's what I'm trying to say. But it looks like the woke movement is kind of over now. You've had your day in the sun. You've got rid of a lot of people, right? You cost a lot of people their livelihoods and their jobs. Now it's time for your turn now. Now it's your turn. Now stage your walkouts, and I hope you get fucking fired for it. You know what? I don't. I don't wish ill. I don't wish ill. I don't. Let me take that back. I don't wish ill on any people. I don't. I wish everybody to live in peace and harmony and happiness. Just like I'm wishing you to do that with your choices, to do what you want to do. Wish it back to me and to mine. Okay? If you go to a comedy club and there's a comedian up on stage making jokes, and if you don't like the joke, then just don't laugh. If I go to a restaurant and I get food, if aside something comes in and I don't like whatever, hey, the waiter just sent you over these fucking whatever, I don't know, sweet potato fries. I don't know. I don't like them. I'm just not going to eat them. That's my protest. I'm not going to have the restaurant shut down because I don't like sweet potato fries. I'm just not going to eat them. So just don't laugh. If you see something on TV that offends you, change the channel. If someone's talking to you about something and it offends you, hear them out, and then you tell them your version of the story, or else just go, hey, listen, man, I appreciate you saying that as a free human being to speak your mind. I don't agree with what you're saying. I'm just going to walk over here now. That's it. Stop burning down bridges. Stop fucking knocking buildings down. Stop trying to get people's livelihood taken and ruin their lives just because you want to feel like a good person. Because what you're doing is the opposite of a good person when you're taking away someone's livelihood. You're probably preaching more hate than what that person is for doing it. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Right? You're out there offended. You want him cancelled or her cancelled. You want them to lose their job, lose their livelihood, and then suffer. Whereas all they want to do is make you laugh. Laughter is associated with happiness. Happiness is associated with love. Really, who's the victim here? Really, who is the problem in this scenario? That's all I want to say. Anyway, the Almost Irish podcast is still around. I don't know when the fuck we're supposed to schedule a meeting. Can't get these two lads together for loving their money. Dan Barry's got a lot going on too, personally. Not in a bad way. All good things, but Dan's just really swamped. Rooney's just been a lazy cunt. We can't get together. And I'm still here, so I appreciate you listening to my burning bridge. Oh, I'm going to try to put together something, a special, maybe one last special of the last hour of material I've been working on. Putting it up on YouTube for free. I'm working on it. I'm talking about it. I might do it at the comic strip. I'm going to talk to the owners there tomorrow night and see what we can do. And I'll get a nice camera crew in and we'll edit a nice hour special and put it up here for you, up on YouTube for you people for free. And then as I go on, I'll be forever remembered when I can just, if I quit comedy, whatever I do, whatever I end up doing. And then people go, I used to do comedy. You're like, wait, did I see you on? No, you didn't. Anyway, thanks for liking, subscribing, sharing. Go ahead and do it. Pass it on if you want to. It's fine. I'm not advertising anymore anyway on any of the social medias. I'm Tesla now. I'm just going to be like Tesla. I'm not going to advertise, but yet the product is supposed to be what it is. If you like the product, you're just going to get it and hear about it. I don't want to advertise anymore. So, but anyway, I'm on YouTube. Subscribe if you're over there. If not, keep on scrolling. I appreciate it. All right, listen, wash your hands as always, you dirty fuckers, and take care of yourselves. I'll talk to you soon. Good luck to you. Good luck to you.